Well, we have a two-way lead at the top of the table over in La France as Marseille join PSG at the top of the table. Who's going to take advantage this weekend as we enter match number 7? We'll take a look at all of it next. That's right, folks. Back on a prediction video today. We'll look forward to match number 7, or whatever they say in France, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang, and take all things League 2 or Ligue 1 related, Blackburn Rose related, World Cup related. We got it all here, boys, under one Rooski. Of course, PSG and Marseille yet to taste defeat, as do Lens or Lyon, of course, yet also yet to taste defeat. But of course, they are trailing a little bit. The leaders, of course, with 16 points over possible 18. We'll take a look at all of it in a second. Of course, big shout out, of course, to my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. But anyway, let's get into it. All right, then, folks, let's take a long, hard look at it. Of course, these were the results from last weekend's action, of course. Start off at the top of the hour there. Auxerre against Marseille. 2-0 win in the end. 2-0 was my pick, so not too shabby there. Lyon with a 5-0 demolition job of Angers over the 2-1 win myself. PSG 3-0 winners over Nantes. Guess what? I got that one bang on the nose as well. Meanwhile, Montpellier did lose at home to Lille. 3-0 in the end. I went with a 2-1. Jacko against Lorient. 1-0 win for Lorient. I went with a draw there. Toulouse did lose to Clermont Foot. I went the other way. Stade Brest drew with Strasbourg. 1-1 in the end. Called it, lads. Called it. Reims got a point out of Lens there. 2-1. 2-1 was my pick. 1-1 was the draw. Rennes also drew with Troyes. 2-0 win in my eyes. And I went with the draw at the bottom there, but of course Monaco came out on top with the W in the end. As you can see, of course, the table looks like this. Marseille are up there with PSG, 16 points over possible 18. Lens a couple of points adrift with Lyon not too far away either. Lille up into 5th spot, so looking okay. Jacko, Angers, Strasbourg and Brest are in trouble as they try to save their seasons already. Let's take a look at the table then. Here you go. Costas K, he's okay. Haven't seen that name in a long time. Shepard's up there in second, Bishop Folio 77 as well. What about the overall grand scheme of things? Is Yannick, 33 points on the board, so well done to him, and well done to Costas K and Ultra Omeo as well. And of course, do we have the well, we should have, of course, a predictor of the month, of course, but I don't have it. It would be one of these top 3 up here. I'm sure it's Yannick. I think it's Yannick. I think we did announce that actually last week. That's right. I'm a bit ahead of myself. But anyway, get involved. It's free. California League 1. And of course, there is a chance to win something at the end of it. So let's get a look at the next round of matches, which will, of course, come in at you this week. And there is a game midweek. It's Lorient. It's Lyon, which, of course, we've already talked about. I'm not really going to go into it again. So we're sidestepping that one because it just adds an extra layer of problems. Again, if it was a Super Brew, then that would be no problem. But we're just going to go into the weekend's action, which all kicks off on Friday, September the 9th. That's right. It's Lens up against Troyes. Of course, now these two sides, according to my eyes, they've played each other around about 30 times in 1999. 14 wins the Lens, 8 was the Troyes, 8 draws, of course. Lens, though, unbeaten the last 6, 83% form for them right now. Up against the Troyes side, unbeaten last 3, pick up a couple of wins and a draw to boot. Last round, though, over in Troyes, it was in last time around in Lens, it was a 4-0 win for Lens back in November 2021. Lens unbeaten against Troyes over the last 3, picking up 3 wins out of possible 3, scoring 8 goals with just 1 goal conceded. Lens, though, picking up a 1-1 draw against Reims. Troyes also picking up a draw against Rennes last time around. The odds on this one then, of course, 2-1 on is your Lens, 7-2 is your 5-1 is your long shots. Lens a third, of course, and a win for them. They could go top of the table for at least 24 hours. I'm backing, of course, a 2-0 for Lens to get that 30 points and again move outright top of the table. Next, of course, is PSG against Brest, of course, coming at you on Saturday, the 10th of September. Played each other 13 times in 2010. Nothing for Stade Brest. 12 wins for PSG and 1 draw, of course. Brest, though, 33% for them, just one win in the last 6 against PSG side, of course, winning 5 of the last 6. Haven't lost in the last 20 games, of course. PSG pick up a 2-0 winner over Brest last time around. Of course, they are in action this week against Juventus in, of course, the Champions League. But PSG coming to Zone with that 3-0 win over Nantes. Back-to-back clean sheets for them, 6 goals without return. Brest with the draw against Strasbourg, of course. The odds here, 14-1 on is your PSG, 11-1 is your draw, 25-1 is your long shots. That's Brest, of course. Big old week, busy week. 3-0 in the end for PSG. Marseille, locking goals against Lille, of course, coming at you over in the Velodrome. Now, these two sides played each other 50 times in 1993, 24 wins for Marseille, 14 wins for Lille, 12 draws, of course. Bit of a zinger, this one. 90% form for Marseille right now, winning 5 of the last 6 up against the Lille side. 2 wins and 2 defeats of the last 4, 58% form of the last 6. Last round, though, in Marseille, it was a 1-1 draw back in January 2022. Lille unbeaten against Marseille over the last 4, picking up a couple of wins and a couple of draws. Lille, though, pick up a 3-1 over Montpellier. Marseille, of course, back-to-back clean sheets. In fact, 3 clean sheets on the spin for them as they beat Nice, Clermont Foot and Auxerre without conceding a goal. The odds for this one, though, Marseille 11-10 on for the victory, 13-5 is your 40-5 is your winner, tight game, this one. Going to go with 2-1 for Marseille, 3 points in the bag, and again, keep up the heat alongside PSG as well. Strasbourg against Clermont Foot coming out on Sunday, September the 11th, of course, played the 9 times. He's done 5-4 was for Strasbourg, 2 for Clermont Foot, 3 draws, of course. Strasbourg, though, 33% form for them, up against Clermont Foot's side, of course, 50% form, winning 3 and losing 3 over the last 6. Last time around, though, over in Strasbourg, it was a 1-0 win for Strasbourg back in May 2022. Strasbourg back-to-back wins for them, back-to-back clean sheets against Clermont Foot, and just one loss the last 5 against Clermont Foot. They'll pick up, of course, a 2-0 win over Toulouse. Strasbourg back-to-back draws for them, back-to-back 1-1s, so they need a result and fast. 20-13 on is your Strasbourg, 3-1 draw, 70-4 is your away win here. 1-0 win in the end for Strasbourg. 3 points in the bag for them and moving the chains, of course. Ajaccio up against Nice, of course, which is very nice. Played each other 15 times, 2002. 2 wins for Ajaccio, 9 for Nice, 4 draws, of course. Ajaccio, though, 8% form for them right now. What we got? 5 defeats in the past 6 up against the Nice side. 2 wins, 2 defeats in the past 4 games. 33% form for them moving forward. Of course, last round over in Ajaccio, it was a 0-0 draw back in August 2013. That was in League 1. Nice unbeaten against Ajaccio over the last 3. Pick up a couple of wins and a draw and haven't conceded a goal against them in the last 3. Nice pick up a 1-0 loss against Monaco. And of course, Ajaccio with a 1-0 loss against Lorient. Back-to-back games now without a goal for Ajaccio. Have they got a problem to scoring the goals? 2-1 is your Ajaccio. 11-8 is your Nice. 23-10 is your draw. 2-1 in the end for Nice, which is very nice. 3 points in the bag and move the chains indeed. Lorient up against Nantes, of course. Take a long hard look at this one then. Played each other 28 times in 1988. 7 wins to Lorient, 15 wins to Nantes, 6 draws, of course. Lorient, they're just 1 defeat past 6. 67% form for them moving forward. Up against the Nantes side, just 1 win 5. In fact, 1 win 6 for them. 42% form, of course, over the last 6 games. Last round, though, in Lorient, it was a 1-0 win for Nantes. That was back in December 2021. Nantes pick up a 1-0, 3-0 loss against PSG. Lorient, of course, beating Ajaccio last round. The odds for this one, though, 5-4 is your host, 12-5 is your visitors, and 11-5 is your draw. 1-1 in the end, point in the middle. Who's going to be happier? Let me know down below. Toulouse up against Reims, who have got plenty to lose, but Toulouse need a win themselves. 1 win and 6 for them right now, 33% for them. Up against the Reims side, unbeaten the last 4, pick up 3 draws and a win to boot. Last time around, though, over in Toulouse, it was a 1-0 win for Reims back in December 2019. Kicking on forward, though, Toulouse with a 2-0 loss against Clermont Foot. Back-to-back goalless affairs for them. Reims with a 1-1 draw against Lens High Flyers as well. The odds here, we've got Toulouse, 11-10 for the ratio, 12-5 is your away win, and 5-2 is your draw. Back in a 2-1 win for Toulouse, who do have nothing to lose. 2-1 win in the end on this one. Ajaccio, not Ajaccio, Angers up against Montpellier, coming at you over in Angers as well on Sunday. Played each other 23 times in 1993. 5 wins for Angers, 12 for Montpellier, 6 draws, of course. Angers haven't won the last 8, 17% form for them moving forward. Montpellier, they're winning 3 and losing 3 over the last 6. That's a 50% form for them right now. Last time around, though, over in Angers, was a 2-0 win for Angers back in May 2022. The away side hasn't won this game since Montpellier beat Angers back in January 2018 in the Coupe de Ligue. Goodness gracious me. Meanwhile, Montpellier did lose to Lille last time around. Angers with a 5-0 drubbing by Lyon. Of course, that's actually now, 12 goals, 15 goals conceded in the last 4 games. It's a pretty high number of goals. They are in trouble, I would imagine. The odds on this one then, 20-20 is your host, 13-8 is your Montpellier, who are in 7th in the table, and we've got 11-4 is your draw. I'm back in, of course, Montpellier with a 1-0 win, just a conservative 1-0 win, 3 points in the bag, and moving the chains once again. Into the final 2 is Rennes against Auxerre. Of course, coming at you at Rosanne Park, played the 40 times in 1994, 13 wins for Rennes, 20 for Auxerre, 7 draws, of course. Just 1 defeat past 5 for Rennes right now, 50% form over the last 6. Against Auxerre side, back-to-back defeats for them, 42% form over the last 6 as well. Last time around, though, in Rennes, it was back in March 2012. That was back in Ligue 1. Goodness gracious me, it was a 1-1 draw. Rennes unbeaten against Auxerre over the last 4, pick up a couple of wins and a couple of draws. Auxerre pick up a 2-0 loss against Marseille. Rennes with the draw against Troyes in Troyes last time around. The odds, though, for this one over in Rennes, 2-1 is your hosts. They are favoured. 7-2 is your 90-4 is your away win here. Back in, of course, a 3-1 win for Rennes. 3 points in the bag, 3 goals, and a big old smile on the face as well. And then wrap it up. Another zinger is Monaco. It is Lyon, and that's, of course, taking place over at the Stade Louis II Stadium. Played 59 times in 1983. 20 wins for Monaco, 25 wins for Lyon, 14 draws, of course. Just 1 win and 6 for Monaco right now. They are in a bit of trouble. Where are they? They, of course, are in 10th spot right now up against the Lyon side, who are doing A-OK. It's a 4th yet to taste defeat. 83% form for them right now, of course, winning 4 out of the last 5 and beating the last 6. Last time around, they were in Monaco. It was a 2-1 for Monaco back in February 2022. Lyon picking up a 5-0 win over Angers. Last round, 7 goals now in the last 2. Monaco with a big 1-0 win over Nice, which was very nice, of course. The odds on this one then, shall we? We've got 31-20 is your host, 5-2 is your, 8-5 is your away win. Back in, of course, the even Stevens 1-1 draw in the end. And if I am right, which I bloody well hope so, this is what the table will look like. It'll be PSG, of course, leading with me at Marseille, breathing down the necks. Both of them picking up wins this past weekend. Lens remain in the heat, of course, also unbeaten, as are Lyon and Montpellier moving into 5th as well. Going down, Ajaccio, Angers, Brest and Reims. Will it be the same in matchday number 8? We'll have to wait and see. But that, my friends, is it. Be sure to get your picks in, of course. Smash the old pick-a-roonies in there is 100% free. And of course, don't forget to smash your thumbs up, smash the like, smash the little bell as well. There's 3 things for you. And of course, don't forget to check out the links down below: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and Patreon as well. Big week, of course, in European football, and of course, big week over in La France as well. But until then, guys and girls, we're done.